Welcome to Little Bighorn Treasure Hunting Sources 31. Today I'll show you the difference between knife and soldier because they look so much alike, and unfortunately I only have two examples of the Togia symbol for knife, but I do have several symbols for soldier, and it's also present on the first two examples I'm going to show you, both knife and soldier. Here we're going to start with the carbine right here, and it's a Sharps carbine, and this has lots of writing all over it. And this belonged to a Cheyenne, Little Creek. He was a headman. And if you come over here to the book and look, you have the word soldier, which is a 4, and you see how the line goes all the way across here past the up and down line, and then you come down here on knife, and this one extends. A lot of times it won't extend past the long line, but it's more of a triangle here. Then you see how you have the angle here, but it's very, very close. And he was quite a prolific writer, and he obviously was very involved, being a member of the Crazy Dog Warrior Society at the Little Bighorn. And then next we'll go here, and this is a second model Bacon, and it's 31 caliber, and it belonged to an Oglala that its name was Dog Stands on Hill. And here you see the word soldier again, and then the word or symbol for knife, and it's very well marked. If we come over here in the photo on the grip, you can see them there. The glare might be a little bright, but it's really neat that to have them just right next to each other, and they are fairly well marked. And here it's over on the side here. And then if we move down here, and don't forget, here's my email if you want to contact me, lbhtreasure@gmail.com. I always look forward to hearing from you folks, and it gives me ideas like this. Now this is a carbine I've showed you, another one with prolific writing all over it. It belonged to Black Horse, and it's the Springfield Trapdoor carbine, serial number 41082. And it just has a treasure trove of Togia writing on it. But there goes this picture. Sorry, it's windy, but we'll keep going along here, and you can see the writing here. Here's soldier, kill soldier, as well as he took this from Samuel Staples, as you remember, at the Little Bighorn. And then down here we have another trap door, and this carbine serial number is 21908, and it belonged to the Oglala Warrior. And he rode with Red Cloud's outfit at the Fetterman Massacre. His name was Longbull. And he also fought with Crazy Horse at the Rosebud and the Little Bighorn. He was sent as an emissary to go to the meeting prior to the fighting at the Little Bighorn and Rosebud from Red Cloud, and he was told, vote against fighting, but if they choose to vote to fight, stay and fight with him, and he did. And then afterwards he returned back to Red Cloud's reservation. And this carbine was taken from Samuel Severs of Company H. He had said he had killed him, but he actually didn't. He just wounded him, and cut up both of his thighs, severely wounded him. Next we'll move down here to, this is a Winchester 1873 model. And if you look here on the top, it's really rare. They have this raised thumbprint dust cover. They went up to about 2,400, a little over that, 2,500. And this belonged to Soldier. And here's one, this was all covered with ochre, and somebody sanded the heck out of it, but fortunately you can still see some of the Togia left on it. They even sanded down here on the brass, but it has his name, Soldier, there, as well as the Piabi clan. And then if we come back over here, we have a Colt 1860 Army. And remember, we want to look for the 4 screws whenever, 1, 2, 3, 4. Whenever you see 4 screws, those are good ones to look for. They're the earlier models. And this one here belonged to an Oglala warrior named Little Soldier. And he was also an Ekasita policeman. Here you see Soldier, the 4 again. Here you see Soldier, and of course word Little. And then we'll go on and move on down to another 1860 Army 4 screw. And this one belonged to Yellow Breast. And Yellow Breast was also an Oglala and rode with Crazy Horse at the Little Bighorn. And as they were attacking Company I, Captain Keogh's outfit, he had his horse shot out from under him, and then he had his friend Spotted Hand rode up and picked him up and rescued him, and Wendell believes that's why Spotted Hand is written in tribute for saving his life on this 4-screw revolver. And then last but not least, we have this Remington 1858 44 caliber, and this belonged to Little Horse. It's one of my favorites. He's the one who reputedly killed Tom Custer, and he had a lot of Tom's possessions in his lodge at the Slim Buttes when they ran them all out of the village, and the Army came in and took over. And they had his scarf, his boots, his sporting rifle, Spencer sporting rifle, and other artifacts that led everybody to believe that Little Horse is the one who killed Tom Custer. So once again, here's your 4. And I hope that straightened that out and clarified it. I wish I had more examples of knife, but maybe the good Lord will send me some more and I'll do them at a later time. Thank you. God bless y'all.